Thanks for joining us in another video filled with unusual facts. Give this video a thumbs up if you've learned something new. Comment below if you've got any tips you can share with the rest of us. And keep watching all the way to the end so that you don't miss a single unusual fact. Today we're going to talk about 13 tricks that you can use to help get the kids to school on time. You can plan outfits ahead of time. This strategy tops lots of parents' lists for a reason. Lay out those clothes for the next morning or even the next week and preempt any debates on what's considered appropriate school attire. That's just one of many reasons this is a good idea. Here's another trick. You can invest in timers and doorbells. You can set a timer to ring intermittently. 15 minutes till the bus, 5 minutes till you have to hit the door, and then time to go. It's a popular tactic and one that really works. Another tip, add a little fun into the mix. Playing a game at the bus stop or making it a race out the door can give kids an incentive to get moving. You can keep it simple like that or make it more specific to your family, and it's sure to help improve everyone's timeliness. Rewards are good for everybody. We've got another trick for you. You could start a family calendar. Field trips aren't going to sneak up on you if the day's events are posted right there on the fridge. If you're going paperless, Good Housekeeping's organization expert Jeffrey Phillip recommends an app called Cozy. It offers a streamlined system. It syncs with multiple phones and it includes daily schedules for each family member. Now this trick is a 2-for-1. You're gonna wanna keep those backpacks packed up. Besides putting homework away ahead of time, professional organizer Janet Bernstein has her kids put their phone charger on top of their backpacks each night, so then they never forget them. And she's implemented this rule so that you also solve another problem. That problem of no devices in the bedroom. Kids need their sleep. Put their phones by their backpacks and the backpacks by the door. Then everybody's getting to school on time. Another issue that could come up and a trick to solve the problem. You need to stay on top of those signatures. Avoid last-minute scrambling by asking the kids about permission slips, tests, or report cards each night that they get home or the night before the morning rush. You could designate a family folder or an inbox so that you can keep all of that important paperwork together so that it's not stuffed in backpacks getting wet or ripped or crumpled or ruined in any way, shape, or form. Parents, this is going to require you to be a little bit proactive and make sure that all those important paperworks are coming out of the backpack and everything else stays in. Now, we know you don't want to send your kids to school hungry, so simplify breakfast. Here's a great tip. A brunch buffet may not be in the cards, so you can still get your kids fed with a full, healthy breakfast with breakfast bars, overnight oats, or even frittata muffins. I love frittata muffins. You can bake them on Sunday and then you can reheat them all week. Easy peasy. Kids appreciate consistency, and you know you're most productive when you're consistent. So here's our next trick for being consistent. It's easy to space out before that first cup of coffee. Standardizing the essential steps can help. So here's a tip from Senior Product Analyst at Good Housekeeping Institute. Lexi Sachs says, I do things in the exact same order every morning, so it's very routine. And then she doesn't feel like she's scrambling or forgetting something. A little unconventional, but it might be brilliant. Store gear in the car. You might dream of having shoes neatly placed in bedrooms, but you might be better off stashing them in the back seat of your car. How many other additional things can you think of that the kids can do in the car to save you that time of trying to get them done in the house? I think that's brilliant. I mean, we shouldn't be putting our makeup on while we drive, but the kids could be brushing their hair. And what else? Leave a comment below to let us in on those tips and tricks that you can come up with. What else can you think about the kids doing on the way to school in the car that might save you time and hassle while you're trying to get everybody together in the morning in the house? I don't know if you'll let them eat in the car, and you certainly shouldn't be putting your makeup on behind the wheel, but there's gotta be a few more things that you can think the kids can do while on the way to school, maybe even on the bus or in the car. Let us know your ideas in the comments below. Prep lunch the night before. When Dad Chris Pagula, author of the book From Dude to Dad, noticed his friends' kids packing their lunch at night, a light bulb went off. He said, "I looked in amazement as they made their choices, and then within seconds, they were filling their lunch totes and they were on to the next task of getting ready for bed." Sounds pretty brilliant, doesn't it? There's a few of these tips I need to start implementing in my life. That's for sure. All right, here's one that might be hard to do for myself, but maybe you could do this for your kids because it's much easier to set consequences and stick to them when the consequence is to someone else. So a few moms have reported that the threat of extra chores or no TV time works really well in keeping kids on task. Maybe that means no device time, no tablet time, those kinds of things. Consider making the morning routine part of your kids' allowance responsibilities. Each day you leave late, you should dock their weekly pay or device time or TV time or throw on some extra chores. It's that easy. Kids don't want to do chores and they definitely want to have fun. So there you go. We've got loads of unusual facts we love sharing with you. Let us know if this was one of your favorite videos ever. Let us know if we missed anything that you think you could add and help your friends out here right on this channel of Unusual Facts.